Happy Focus Fridays, everyone. It's the hair healer. I hope everyone had a fabulous week. And just to recap, last Friday we talked a little bit about living in the moment of sadness or whatever other feeling it is that we don't like to feel, right? Without distractions. Obviously, you don't want to live in it for too long because that's a whole different set of problems, but you got to live in it a little bit. You got to feel it to heal it without going out and distracting ourselves with something else, and how that's important for our soul to grow. This week, I want us to focus on surrendering to self-awareness. Self-awareness is a really, really beautiful thing. It is scary and not always fun, right? Because eventually self-awareness helps you find your truth, how to live in your truth, how to be your truth, you know? And so the more self-awareness we get, we might be in a situation where that's not speaking our truth anymore, and we have to surrender even though we're fighting and we're holding on, right? We don't want to let that go. We want to, sometimes when we're in a situation with a person, a place, a thing, whatever it is, and all of a sudden we've grown and we've had these experiences and we have self-awareness, and it's like we want to close it off, we want to shut it off because we want to stay comfortable here, right? We don't want to move into the unknown, you know, but with the self-awareness comes the unknown, and you have to surrender. Once you surrender that, the flow will start, right? Your life will start aligning and flowing, you know? So if you're having self-awareness all of a sudden out of nowhere and you're like, what the fuck do I do? How do I handle this? Let it flow, right? Align, let it go, let it flow and align, and you'll align, and it will always lead you to the right place you're supposed to be, you know? So surrender, because it's really a beautiful thing. Self-awareness is to help us grow and help our souls grow into a better person, bring us to things that are more aligned for us, that ultimately bring us more happiness, okay? Yesterday, Saturn just went direct after being in retrograde in the sign of Capricorn for the last 5 months, since April 30th. And it's also been in its home sign of Capricorn for almost 3 years. So Capricorn is, that is too, Capricorn the sign, but Saturn is, imagine it's the planet of getting your shit together. Not only is it a planet of karma, but it's also the planet of getting your shit together, aligned the way it's supposed to happen in life, right? So, and to teach us lessons. And a lot of times during retrogrades, you know what I mean? Things like, for me, the end of this retrograde just showed me, it was like, bam, 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 things that I needed to get. You know, it was hard because it was like, it gave me so much self-awareness, and then it was just like bam, 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 that I could not live that, I could only not live that untruth. I don't think that's a word, but I couldn't live in that anymore. Do you know what I mean? Whatever it was, however I was acting or being or whatever, I gained this super upgrade of self-awareness, and it was all around, my career, my family, my kids, being an adult, being 31 now, which is all, imagine the planet of Saturn, getting your shit together. So I feel much freer now. I feel much, especially because that taught me to surrender. That's how I learned to surrender to self-awareness, you know, and I trusted in my faith, and it just keeps getting better and better and better. So if you had the last 5 months kick your ass a little bit, that's okay. You know what I mean? Remember, don't give in to the fear, just keep going, and know it's for your soul to grow. Thank you. Have a fabulous week.